Meat steel's verdict, and no regret in every strike. My blade thirsts for truth in a world drowned by lies.
With dagger's curve and arrow's flight, I write endings in crimson ink. May their last breath be one of regret.
They call me executioner of the lost and damned, but I deliver only what their cowardice deserves.
If you've ever wanted to bring ultra-realistic AI characters to life, with animation, voiceovers, and perfect lip sync, this video is for you. I'll show you exactly how I created 3 cinematic characters using only free and low-cost AI tools. From generating stunning visuals with Leonardo and Kling AI, to adding lifelike voices with ElevenLabs and syncing everything together with Kling AI and CapCut, I'll walk you through every step of the process. By the end of this tutorial, you'll be ready to create your own AI-powered short film, and you'll be ready to monetize. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more AI tutorials like this. So let's dive in. Generating images. Alright, let's jump straight into the tutorial. First thing we'll do is head over to Leonardo or Kling AI. We'll generate our images completely for free. This platform is great because it allows us to create high quality images without spending a dime. Start by logging in with your Google account. Leonardo AI gives you 150 free credits every day, which is more than enough to get started. While Kling AI's free plan lets you generate around 13 images per day. Both apps are great, but Leonardo AI probably gives you more free generations. I'll be using both apps, Leonardo and Kling AI, in this tutorial. Once you're logged in, click on the images section. This is where we'll generate all our visuals. Now, instead of writing the prompts manually, we're going to use ChatGPT to help us craft better image prompts. So let's head over to ChatGPT. I want to start creating a fantasy style story, something similar to The Witcher. So first, I'm going to upload an image that inspires me. Something close to Ciri, the character from the series. By uploading a reference image, ChatGPT can analyze it and help describe it in a detailed way. This will give us a solid prompt we can use to generate a similar style character in Leonardo or Kling AI. For this example, we'll use Kling AI. Once we have that description, we copy the prompt, go to Kling AI, select 16 by 9, and paste it in. Let's hit generate. These results are looking great, high quality, and stylistically on point. Now that we have our first character, let's go ahead and create 3 characters in total for our story. To do that, we're going to modify the prompt slightly and describe different personalities or looks. We copy the original prompt, tweak the details, paste it into our image generator app, and hit generate again. This new result looks solid. It could definitely be a second character in our story. For the third one, let's take the same process, make a few more changes, and test how it turns out. It's all about adjusting the details and checking what visuals Leonardo gives us. With just a few prompt changes, we can quickly build out a full cast of characters. Alright, this version looks great. Super happy with how it turned out. Once we've got all of our characters and images ready, the next step is turning them into a video. And we're going to do that using another app. I'll show you which one next. Generating audio. All right, now we're in ElevenLabs, one of the best, if not the best, AI voice generation platforms out there. This is where we'll generate voiceovers for our characters, and trust me, the quality is top tier. Once you've logged into your account, head over to the library tab. From here, I like to filter by characters and animation under the voice category and set the language to English. Now let's browse a few voices. Here's Brittany. I like this one.
Do my eyes deceive me?
I also had another voice saved. Let me check. Yep. Here's
Did you
Cooper.
hear something?
But for now, I'm gonna stick
Do
with
my
Brittany.
eyes
I'll
deceive
select
me?
the Flash option. Like, it's a bit more affordable when generating lots of lines. From here, you can adjust voice parameters like stability, how consistent the tone stays, similarity, how close it stays to the original voice sample, style, and speed. For now, I'll keep all the settings at default. This voice already sounds great. Now, I head over to ChatGPT where I previously asked it to generate a script for one of my characters. I just copy that script, go back to ElevenLabs, paste it into the input box, and hit generate speech. Let's see how it sounds.
They call me executioner of the lost and damned, but I deliver only what their cowardice deserves.
Nice. I'm happy with the results. You also get multiple variations to choose
But I
from,
deliver
which is
only
great if you
what
want
their
slightly
cowardice
different deliveries
deserves.
for the same line. Let's go ahead and save that audio file. Now let's find a second voice for another character, head back to voices like a library, and this time I'll filter by female under gender, since we're working on a female character. Let's listen to this one.
Zebras dance through dreams, leaving trails of enchanting mystery behind.
Too ad-like. Let's go with something more authentic.
Well, well. Look what we have here. A ranger
I really
caught
like
off
this
his
one.
guard.
It has a lot of
So
depth.
what do you plan to do with...
Let's go ahead and add it to the library. Let's select her and grab another script from ChatGPT. I had already generated a few lines in advance. Copy that over, paste it into ElevenLabs, and hit generate speech. Let's listen.
Blood runs as red as my hair, and vengeance flows beneath my skin. Let them taste my arrows and know the cost of crossing me.
Wow. This one has a really deep, intense tone. Powerful. Now let's match it to one of our character images. The one I'm thinking of is a strong, dark, serious type, like kind of like a free fire style character. Yeah, I think this voice matches perfectly. Now, we've got 2 voiceovers done, so it's time to find a third voice for our final character. Back on the main menu, go to voices, then head to the library. Once again, filter by characters English female. Let's scroll through the options. We already used Brittany and Emma. Jessica's also taken. Let's try this one.
You got to be careful if you don't know where you're going because you might.
I really like how she sounds. Let's go back to ChatGPT, grab our lines, and paste them back in here. Hit generate. Let's listen to our third character's voice.
In the forest's heart I stand sentinel, rapier at the ready, and no shadowed threat will escape the justice of my steel.
That sounds awesome. With this, we've finished generating all our character voices. Let's move to our next step. Turning images into video. All right, we're back in Kling AI, and now it's time to generate the video animation. Click on video, image to video. Let's upload our first character image. This will be the start frame. You can also add an end frame to make it loop smoothly, but for now, we'll just stick with the start frame. Now choose your model. Kling gives us a few options, like Kling 1.6 and Kling 2.0. For this test, I'm gonna use the standard 1.6 model. It's more credit friendly and still delivers good results. There are also some extra settings like elements if you want to layer effects or visuals, but I won't use those this time. Now paste your prompt. I'll use something simple like she looks directly at the camera. It's just better to keep it simple. Now for the creativity level, I'll keep it balanced. A quick tip, Kling 1.6 costs 20 credits for a 5-second video, but if you switch to Kling 2.0, it jumps to 100 credits for 10 seconds and 200 credits for 10 seconds. So yeah, 1.6 is more than enough for what we are doing here. Let's generate the clip. And there we go, the video's ready. Click to preview. Let's see what we got. Looking great. The fire in the background and the intense look on her face make the scene feel incredibly real. There's a raw emotion in her expression that pulls you in. It almost feels like a frame from a high budget film. All right, now that we've got our video clip, the next important step is to prepare it for lip sync. There's something crucial to keep in mind here. If your final goal is to have the character speak and do the lip sync inside Kling AI, make sure your initial image prompt is simple. For example, in my case, I only wrote, "She looks at the camera." That's it. Nothing about speaking or talking. Why? Because if you tell the AI that the character is already talking in the image, it can conflict with the lip sync tool later. It becomes redundant and messes up the sync. So always use a basic prompt like looking at the camera for cleaner results when syncing dialogue later. Now let's move on to adding the lip sync. Go to the lip sync section, then select text to speech, upload audio. Here, we'll upload the audio file we created earlier using ElevenLabs. Give it a second to process. Once uploaded, we go to audio file, and from there we trim the section we want to use. Let's trim and confirm the first segment. Done. Now that the audio is set, go to audio for lip sync. You can listen to your audio clip to make sure you got the correct audio segment. Once you've got everything in place, hit generate. This will create the synced animation for part 1. Now let's see how the lip sync turned out.
My blade thirsts for truth in a world drowned by lies.
We'll repeat the same process for the rest. 3 characters, 3 videos, all synced and animated. Once each clip is ready, we can start compiling everything into our final video. All right, time to jump into the next part. Video editing. Now let's head over to CapCut. Inside CapCut, first thing we'll do is import all our video clips along with their matching audio files. I've already added the assets here, so I'll just click import and bring everything into the timeline. Here we go. We have all our lovely characters loaded in. Let's start by extracting the audio from any clips that have overlapping or redundant sound, just to clean up the timeline and keep everything in sync. We'll remove any repeated or unnecessary audio to make editing easier. Now let's start adding some simple transitions between the clips to smooth out the cuts, just something subtle, nothing too flashy, enough to keep it flowing nicely. And while we're at it, let's drop in another transition here as well. All right. Now let's enhance the project with some background audio, specifically some forest sounds to match the vibe of our characters and setting. To do that, head over to the audio section in CapCut. We're going to search for ambient effects like forest ambience, birds, wind, or magical background tones, whatever fits your scene. You can also tweak the levels and blend the sound naturally beneath your character dialogue. Now, to avoid copyright issues on YouTube, here's what I recommend. Go directly to YouTube's audio library and download royalty-free sound effects or music from there. This way, you won't run into any monetization or strike problems later on. That's exactly what I did. I downloaded a few ambient tracks from the YouTube audio library. Then I imported them into a CapCut by going to import audio file. Now I've got 2 different sound clips ready to test. I'll try each one to see which one matches the mood of the scene better. You can drag them into the timeline and preview them under your video clips. And once all the audio and other elements are in place, we just export our video, and that's it. Our ultra-realistic AI scene is ready to go. I won't go too deep into CapCut in this video since I'm planning to release a full in-depth tutorial on it soon, so stay tuned for that. And that's it! You now have all the tools and steps to create stunning, ultra-realistic AI characters, complete with voice, lip sync, and cinematic video. If you found this tutorial helpful, Give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more content like this. I've got more AI tools, creative workflows, and automation tips coming soon, so make sure to hit that bell so you don't miss what's next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.